Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up product templates. Product templates is going to make it very easy for you to create all of your products. For an example of what we'd want to use a product template for, inside of my candle business, I would want a product template for the different sizes of container candles that I am making. So, for instance, I would want one for my 5-ounce candle. I would want one for my 10-ounce candle. I'd want one for my 12-ounce candles. And I would also want one for, say, my wax melts. I would also want one for my room sprays. It wouldn't be scent specific. It wouldn't be the oils necessarily that are going into that product, but it's going to be everything else. A product template is good, just a starter for you to be able to build out your products really quick. So depending on where you are inside of the platform, we are just going to navigate over to product templates, and we're going to create our first template. And right here it explains product templates are reusable templates, a bill of materials for 1 unit of product. Create your first product template and use it across products and lab products. So my first template we are going to create here, and this is going to be my 5-ounce, or excuse me, let me just start with my 10-ounce candle. Since I used multiple waxes, I am going to put this as a soy wax candle, just so I know exactly what it is. Soy wax candle. All right, I'm going to keep this as the batch size is 1. The output is pieces. The default is just fine. Now we need to add in the materials of this. So what are the universal items that are going to go into my 10-ounce soy candle? All right, so I'm going to need a lid. I am going to need a wick. Now, you are going to be able to swap these out if needed, if you are using multiple sizes and things. So I'm going to show you that in just a moment, but let me get this all going here first. All right, so I have the wax, I have the vessel, I have the wick, and I have the lid. Notice I don't have any fragrance because this is not a specific fragrance to candle. Now, I am going to go ahead and put my wick in here because this is the wick that I'm using the majority of time. But when we are using product templates, you can easily swap them out. If, for instance, this is a CD12 sized wick, and then the candle that I'm going to end up making is a CD14, I can just swap it out. But this is a great placeholder for me to get started with. So I am just simply going to save this product template now. Very easy. I'm going to also just duplicate this by clicking that. And I'm going to go in here and modify this now by clicking this. And I'm going to change this to 5 ounces. So a 5-ounce soy candle on here. And actually what I need to go ahead and do is down here where the soy wax is. So for my 5-ounce candle, it is 4.5 ounces of wax. So I'm going to go ahead and set that default in there. And that's going to just help so I don't forget to do that later on. So I'm going to save this change. So this is going to be for my 5-ounce candle template. And then, yep, I am going to just save that version. So I just renamed it. And then what I am going to do here is go back in and actually update that this is going to be my 10-ounce one. And this actually needs 9 ounces of wax because that's how much wax I use in my 10-ounce candle. Just so we have the default all there. So there we go. So now we have my 10-ounce candle with the starting price on it. You can see it's $3.59. Now, that does not include the fragrance oil that has to go into there or the specific label that's going to go on that candle based on the scent. Same thing with my 5-ounce candle. Now, let me show you why this is handy. Now, if I need to go and make a bunch of different candle products, let's just go back into products here. And I am going to create a new candle. So one of the candles that I like is a lemon pound cake candle. If you don't know how to build out products yet, you can go and check out the video on products, but I'm going to show you here as well. Click on the product. I am going to do lemon pound cake candle. And this is going to be a 10-ounce candle. Again, I like to have the size in the product title so that I know exactly the variant that I'm using. For me, I am going to do, my current stock is at 0, and I'm going to put my minimum threshold is going to be at 5. That's when I want to get alerts Product categories, candle. It's a year-round. Actually, it's a seasonal for us. It's a fall candle. So I'm going to put that there. And I am going to click on next. Templates. Now, this is where you pull in that template from. And so I am pulling in that 10-ounce candle. So now it already I don't have to go and get all of these materials together again. It pulled them all in for me, makes it very easy. Just double check that the sizing's right. It's 1 ounce or 9 ounces of the wax. I have a vessel. I have the right wick. I have the right lid. So the only thing I need to add is that fragrance oil to this. And it is my lemon pound cake fragrance oil. And for this candle, I am going to use 1 ounce of that fragrance oil. You can make the modification here based on your needs. I'm going to double check that I have everything that I need for this candle. The only other thing that we would have in our business that I don't have in here just for time saving purposes would be making sure that your materials would include, say, a warning label or a box or the label that goes on the front of the candle or whatever product that you're making. This is definitely universal. It's not just for candles. So whatever else you would be using, if you're making wax melts, for instance, then you would have clamshells instead of your vessels. So, all right, I have everything in here. I can click on next. And then again, we go through the pricing that I explained in the product building video. These are just suggestions here that for my starting points, it shows me everything that I have. I save it. That's how quick I just created a product based on this. Say I need to now make my 5-ounce version of this. I could just go to product template and do the exact same thing with the 5-ounce and get started. And that is it. As simple as that is, you can now start inside of your products and just use that template at any time. And that will make your life so much easier. Hopefully this has helped you. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions.